I think for now, let me just continue from where Hafiz left off, which is trimming the video. Is everyone okay with the idea about the timeline and project settings? If y'all don't have any more questions, I'll jump into the trimming part. Okay, one question. Kenneth asked, does exporting the files in 1080p have any benefit in video quality if the footage is shot in 720p? If you shot it in 720p, export it in 720p, because 720 is technically a lower resolution. The size of the video is actually smaller. So if you are shooting at 720, export in 720. Only when you have footage in 1080, then you want to export to 720, that is fine. Downscaling is fine, but upscaling is not.
Yeah, Vidya asks, if you're shooting with a smartphone, how many frames per second that would be?
It depends on their smartphone itself. So most phones is 50 frames per second, or 60 frames, or 25 frames. That's usually the case, unless some of the newer phones have slow motion, which allows for 100 frames per second. Okay, let me move on to trimming. Okay, so let's just imagine this was Hafiz, the video Hafiz was showing just now. So in this case, how do we trim our video? Basically, you can use your cursor. You can see my cursor over here, and you can drag it. Once you hover onto the sides of the video footage, you can drag it. This shortens it, and this lengthens it. So if you see on the left side while I was dragging, right, that is the preview screen. So it's where the frame is currently at, this where my cursor is at. It previews that particular footage. So if I want to lengthen it, I can just lengthen it all the way here, and then you see more of the video. And then to shorten it is to just drag in. Then when you play it, it will be a shorter duration. So basically, this is how you change the duration of your video clip. Another way is to press B, the B on your keyboard, which is to activate the blade tool over here. When it's activated, you see it as orange. So what you can do is just, if you prefer to cut it here, you just click. And you can see there's a cut made here. So it becomes two separate clips, and then you can just drag it off. Or if you don't want it, you can just hit delete, then it's gone. Yeah, so that's how you make trims on the video footage.
Okay, so just now the cutting, this is what we have. So let's, for example, let's split this clip into 3, because this is what we know as what we call B-rolls or cutaways. Okay, so what are cutaways? Cutaways are videos that you layer on top of the primary interview video or the main video to provide some context about what the person is saying, and also provide some interests. So now we've already cut these 3 videos, and where do we want to where do we want to put this on top? Which is on top of this clip, because as this guy is saying his stuff, then we want to have the cutaways appear at some point of time.